bright star in the nighttime. I'ma go hard when it's my time. Yeah, I'm hard and I'm light. You know you can't pause when the time's right. Sitting in the stars and watching you. You gotta ride the time.
Tonight's guest is actor and musician, bass player, Sean McNabb.
Sean McNabb, everyone.
You guys have been a great audience. You're not ready for us to go yet, are you?
Hello and welcome, Ryan.
Hey, babe.
Hey, sweetheart.
I am honored to be on Chatbox with Sam. She's a good friend of mine. She's good people.
Sean is involved with Safe Harbor Films and the Seven Seas Project.
Tony and I go back a little ways, but it was the movie Tommy by The Who that I walked out of that theater that day just going, that's what I want to do. And it was The Who's music that inspired me. The whole reason I play is because of The Who and John Entwistle. Mm-hmm. So we ended up becoming buddies later in the 90s. Mm-hmm. And one night he came to one of my gigs and he goes, and this made my whole life, Sam. He was like, Sean, you know, you're a good little bass player. And I was just like, oh my God, it was full circle. The guy was sitting there telling me I was a good little bass player, and he was the whole reason I play, and I could have died and gone to heaven right there. To be passionate about, you know, the music or the acting, you have to want to read plays, you have to study, you know, just like you got to learn your instrument, you know. Mm-hmm. School is good, all that stuff. I'm a knucklehead, man. I learned everything the hard way. Actors, and we know, you know, what's going on. The hair stands up on your arms. And I get recognized more because that show was so big from kind of just being around on that show than I do some of the films that, you know, I've had big roles in, or, you know what I mean? So it's interesting. Just being a stuntman was incredible on the Mayans.
That's awesome.
It's kind of neat when the credits come up and there's Mickey Rourke's name and my name, you know, down the call sheet a little bit, but I'm in there. Me and three other actors called Road to Terzetto. We wrote it, we starred in it, we produced it. I scored the film. Oh. So we're not just actors sitting around waiting for our agents to call with auditions. And now we're filmmakers, you know, and creating our own vehicles. And I think that's an important thing to do. Yeah. Is you have to create content, you know.
You're creators now and produce and direct.
I want to say thank you to you because you helped me out with the accent, which is so perfect. I love your accent, but when I needed it, you helped me out, and I will never forget that on a movie that I was doing. I think it's going to end up on Hallmark.
Is it? But I liked it. I love you in your top hat, and you sounded so British. I was like, wow, he sounds really British. You sounded really good.
I'm trying to get you a part, girl. You know.
Oh, no.
Well, it's the Booze Fighters 101 chapter, but we do pretty well on our own, you know, with getting the toys and stuff like that. We do get some donations at some of the Harley shops, but for the most part, we go out and buy a bunch of stuff, you know, and everybody brings stuff, you know. But yeah, it's neat to know that the kids had a good Christmas.
Yeah, you know. That's awesome. So, and you do the golf thing as well, which that was interesting.
I did that a while ago, so I haven't played golf in a while. So I think that might be dangerous.
Why is that?
Just I might hit somebody with a ball or something.
I'm a bright star in the nighttime. I'ma go hard when it's my time. Yeah, I'm hard and I'm light. You know you can't pause.